Howdy, my name's Rob Painter. I'm most known for my experience in auto theft denial cases. And what I'm doing today is I'm just kind of putting together a little program. Basically explain what I can do. I can serve as a consultant. And bottom line is, I can make these auto theft denial cases almost like a sure thing, as far as the possibility of prevailing in them. There's a lot of issues involved, but these cases are not like a normal case. A normal case may have all sorts of experts, all sorts of things involved in the trial. In an auto theft denial case, what you have is it's basically based on the experts. In the event that, say, we were to take out one of the experts, that'd be the end of the case. It falls apart. It's a house of cards. So I'm going to just give a little bit of an example, and you let me know what you think. We have, the mechanics of the case are this. The vehicle's reported stolen. What happens is the insurance investigator will assign the claim to a certified forensic locksmith, an engineer, mechanic, whatever he's got. Whoever's on the vendor list to be an expert in these issues. And what will happen is the expert will write a report on it as to how the vehicle was last driven. Interesting thing is, it's one thing when you're dealing with physical evidence, but a lot of times they aren't even doing that. They don't even have the car. The car wasn't recovered, so they haven't got any evidence to go by. But it's all kind of interesting. What I do is I supply for the attorney the different ways that the forensic locksmith testifies. In other words, he writes his report. He says the conclusion is this, is based on this, the whole thing. All right, that's fine. But we find that the conclusion has no facts. It's all based on speculation and that opinion. But the normal person doesn't know that, because this gentleman is running around with the forensic title, and so he must be the all-time expert of everything and knows everything about this. And attorneys, well, they don't know anything about it. And so as long as they're unopposed, they're doing well. What happens is they write this report. They say, okay, vehicle's last operated with a key of the proper type, which infers to be the insured's key. Well, with that being, it's no longer an auto theft investigation, it's a fraud investigation. What happens is the report conclusion will go to the investigator. The investigator will look at it, say, oh, okay, the insured is involved. Well, this is the catalyst that gives him the authorization, him or her, the investigator, to pursue the claim, to pursue the investigation, to authorize the investigation. And what happens is they manufacture a motive out of anything. Maybe they don't like the way the insured spends their money compared to how the investigator does. Well, that could be your motive. I've seen all this stuff. So, anyway, he goes before a bunch of people to the insurance company, a claims supervisor, probably the in-house attorney, and miscellaneous other people, and the investigator. They all sit down in a virtual round table, or they're conferencing or whatever. And what happens is they have determined that, hey, this is definitely a fraud claim. Now, do they have any proof? No. It's all based on preponderance, all assumption, innuendo, but it's enough to get the claim denied. Well, how do they make money? Well, they didn't pay the claim. The insurance, the insured has been paying policy for a very long time. And now that they don't have to pay out on it, they just save $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. So it works out real well for them. It gets worse because sometimes what happens is, these cases, with the same amount of evidence, nothing more, nothing behind a reasonable doubt or anything else, they go criminal. And without an expert or a consultant, what happens is person gets convicted because the attorney doesn't know who to, what kind of questions to ask, anything like that of that expert. So he's believed for whatever he says. A lot of deception here. Key to the proper type is a lie. Well, we wouldn't say it's a lie, it's a deception. Key to the proper type is not the last key used relating to the insurance. All it means is it was a key that worked the ignition. That's all it means. And so if there's another key out there, or if someone knows how to go around that system, and they didn't do any damage to the lock, well, as far as the insurance company is concerned, it's a fraud claim. This ruins a lot of people. It damages them for life. Their name is listed as committing fraud in a secret database through Insurance Service Office, ISO. So that's real nice. Say you got another claim 3 years down the line. They're not going to pay it. And not only going to pay it, they're going to use that last denial for justification for not paying it. And your name never goes off that list. If you are licensed, state licensed, if you're a police officer, there's a very good chance that you're going to lose your livelihood, because now there's a trust question on you as the insured that got denied. A lot of things here, but these cases are so simple. The attorney doesn't have to do a lot. He or she does their lawyer thing, submits things the way they have to in the court and all that. And it's me that gives you the questions that you need to take down the expert. In the event that I have to serve as an expert, and by the way, I clean up nice because I shave and get my hair cut and all that good stuff. But bottom line is, we can destroy these people. Now, these can be very quick cases. These can be like fill-ins for you, just extra money. And that would be, say you want to get one of these, you want to settle it real quick. I'd write you a report after reviewing the insurance information and the file and the expert's report. I'd write the report. You could submit that report. There's a good chance the case will settle right there. I've had prosecutors. I spent an hour on the phone with a prosecutor telling him that his case is not strong, and bottom line is he dismissed the case because I explained everything to him. But anyway, this is just a short little video. My dogs are kind of going nuts here. I just wanted to let you know what we can do for you. These are fun cases. They really are. And little work is required of you. So, if you're interested, give me a call. 866-490-1673. My name is Rob Painter. Everything's on the website anyway as far as contact information. Thank you very much.